Good evening, I'm Donna Bush with your CID television news brief and weather forecast. Following a very busy year for the National Emergency Operations Center, Little Cayman has become the 9th community to receive CERT training. The Community Emergency Response Team training on the island is made up of 30 determined individuals, including volunteers from the Little Cayman divisions of the Royal Cayman Islands Police Service, Health Services Authority, Public Works Department, the Fire Service, and the Mosquito Research and Control Unit.
Why I joined, Little Cayman's a great community and with some amazing people in it, and as shown by the training and the turnout that we had here at Little Cayman, so many people want to be involved with the community if there was ever a disaster. So just that community feel here is really important.
In the event of an emergency, not only will your first responders, your firefighters, your registered nurses, or your police officers are the one out there, but having given the people the training and letting them realize that they too play a part, they can assist, then therefore it was important to have CERT take place here, and it was key for me to make myself available to be involved in such a training.
Now, Hazard Management Cayman Islands, in partnership with the Cayman Islands Red Cross, has been steadfast in their efforts to create the community-based response teams and equip them with the necessary knowledge and skills to enable them to deal with various disasters. The intensive training covered topics on search and rescue, vulnerability and capacity assessment, damage assessment, and fire safety. Little Cayman joins 8 other communities who have trained CERTs, including 1 on Cayman Brac and 7 here on Grand Cayman. Members of the public wishing to complete CERT training or to establish a CERT team in their area are encouraged to contact Teresita De Silva at 945-4624 for further information on how to go about doing that. Following a year which has seen members of first response agencies continuously tested to extraordinary levels, fire officers from the Cayman Islands Fire Service were recognized at a recent appreciation reception held in their honor. Now, Home Affairs Minister, the Honorable Tara Rivers, highlighted the many challenges the officers had to deal with this year, including the earthquake, fires at the landfill, and COVID-19.
As they navigated the uncharted waters, the men and women of our first response agencies led the charge at the forefront, ready to sacrifice their own health and safety for the greater good. We were reminded once again of their courage and selflessness, which brought a measure of reassurance and hope in what were certainly unsettling times. You, the men and women of the Cayman Islands Fire Service, were right there, shoulder to shoulder with healthcare and other human services colleagues and fellow public safety and law enforcement officers. As you have done thousands of times before, you demonstrated that in the face of crisis, you can be depended on to protect us from harm with caring and compassion, regardless of race, ethnicity, social economic status, or religious affiliation.
Long service awards were given to those officers who have served more than 18 years in the fire service. Officers from all 3 Cayman Islands attended the event. Taking a look now at Wednesday's weather forecast, today's high temperature reached 88 degrees, the low 76. The forecast calls for partly cloudy to cloudy skies with a 40% chance of showers, as we've seen today, and some possible thunder. Winds are from the east to northeast with higher gusts from this afternoon. Seas are rough with wave heights 5 to 7 feet, becoming 7 to 9 feet into the night. A marine warning remains in effect. Turning now to the synopsis, which calls for fresh to strong northeasterly winds and rough seas, which are expected across the Cayman area today as a high-pressure system builds over the southeast United States. Remember, for the latest weather, you can go online to weather.gov.ky or you can download their app, CINWS. And that ends today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush. Have a great evening.